Hi there, Joey Babineau from Dayjob Hacks and PowerhouseAffiliate.com. In today's video, I'm going to do a rich push tutorial, okay? I'm going to go inside, show you how I set up a campaign and how I optimize it for conversions and how it actually works inside Rich Push. Now, for people that are looking for information on push ads are still hot. They're still working. I've actually proven this in some campaigns that I'm running now. I run push ads, and they're actually really good for converting low barrier CPL offers, okay? What I'm talking about there are, cost per lead types of offers, okay? So I'm going to go inside my computer and show you some of the ins and outs of this traffic source and talk a little bit more about how I'm making it work, and you'll be able to see kind of some of the settings that are important when it comes to Rich Push in particular, okay? So let's go inside my computer and we'll talk about it in there. Okay, so recently I received an email from Rich Push, and they sent me a bonus, which was $200. So I thought, okay, why not try it out, right? Okay, so Rich Push is basically a push ads network. In this Rich Push tutorial, I'm just going to kind of go over some of the information. I'm going to be really quick because what I'm actually doing also is a case study inside PowerhouseAffiliate.com. If you want to join Powerhouse Affiliate, you'll actually see the ins and outs of the actual campaign. But I'm going to show you some of the information that's already come inside. But anyway, so these are what push ads are. I've gone over this before. Push ads are still good. I did a video the other day about the Chrome 80 update, talking about what I think will happen to push ads, but I really think push ads are still going to be super good for the next few years for people, especially the quality will start to improve, okay? So these are push ads. You can buy them. They're super cheap. In fact, you can get them for as low as a penny per click, okay? Penny clicks. This is great, especially if you're running low cost or low barrier CPL offers. And what I mean by that are like lead submits, sweepstakes offers, and gaming style offers that pay you anywhere from, let's say, 50 cents to $5 or $6 per lead. Now, in the offer that I'm running for this case study for Powerhouse Affiliate, I'm actually getting roughly $4 to $7 per lead depending on the offer I'm running. So I have a case study running right now inside Propeller and Rich Push, but what I've learned in Rich Push is there's some actually really good options inside Rich Push, and that's what this video is about. It's kind of showing you inside Rich Push and how to actually optimize your traffic once you're in here. So what I used for this case study was BMob. So inside BMob, you can see that you can add in, this is kind of really similar to Volume, okay? BMob and Volume are kind of the exact same in terms of their platforms. Now they're kind of changing frequently, but at the same time, you can come in here, and if you want to add a traffic source, you can just basically go new from template, and you'll be able to see all of the traffic sources that they integrate with easily. So you don't need these, skills on tracking, in-depth skills. You can actually just come in here and pick Rich Push and add this as a traffic source so that when you set up your campaign inside BMob, which is the third-party tracking platform, you'll be able to see all your data coming in by the campaign link. They'll automatically make the campaign link what is supposed to be inside Rich Push so that all of the data comes in here, okay? Now, inside Rich Push, once you have your campaign set up, you set up your landing pages, your offers, and now you're ready to go with your campaign link into Rich Push. This is where it gets really cool, okay? So check this out. Now, I just started this campaign literally last week, okay? So it's really early. I didn't even optimize it yet, but I wanted to show some of the information coming in on this case study, okay? This is great. So what I'm getting here is actually $5 per lead on these 15 conversions. So I'm started out in the red, but this is absolutely normal for any type of campaign you're going to run online as an affiliate marketer or as a media buyer or a product owner in general. You generally start out in the red, okay? You're going to lose money because you're going to be buying data, but here's where it gets super interesting. So what I like about Rich Push is the fact that as soon as I joined, I had to go through like a few steps, and then they set up my account here for me. But once I was set up, I was able to set up ads literally immediately, and they were approved within an hour. But the next part is that they actually sent me an email and gave me an ad rep, okay? So I immediately got an ad rep once I deposited $1,000. So you come in here, you set up your account, deposit $1,000, and you're gonna have an ad rep immediately. This ad rep has already been instrumental in helping me optimize this well. She's told me what I need to do. I haven't done it yet because I want to come in here and show just kind of some information. Now, I'm not gonna show the ads and the landing pages because I save that kind of stuff for the Powerhouse Affiliate Premium members. They get to see the ins and outs of my ads, the ad copy, the landing pages, all that stuff. So if you want to see that, go into Powerhouse Affiliate. But for now, I just want to show you how you would optimize a campaign inside Rich Push. So if you come into the reporting tab, now that I've got my clicks, okay, I have all these impressions, I have all this information here, but inside the reporting tab is where it gets really interesting for people that are, into data and you can see this stuff. There's a few things happening here behind the scenes in terms of how you can optimize this. And you can see that just by making a few changes here in this campaign, I will likely be able to get this profitable. So let's have a look at this last 7 days here. And next, I want to filter by the campaign ID, okay? So the campaign that I'm working on now is the Powerhouse Affiliate case study, okay? So I want to pick the campaign here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select campaign in the first filter, and then I'm going to select the actual campaign that I'm running for the Powerhouse Affiliate case study, and I'm going to select period all up here. And as you can see, I've actually only been running this for 2 days. I thought it was longer, but I was running tests on other stuff. So 2 days of data. As you can see, I have 5,000 clicks for a total cost of $109, okay? This is really, really cheap traffic, okay? So this is why it works out well for low payout CPL offers. So if you're running on a CPA network, look for the low payout CPL offers with, a 1 or 2 leads submit, 1 or 2, forms like a name, email, or something like that. And these types of offers generally work well on push ads, okay? Now, the scalability is not there like it is on Facebook or Google, but for anyone starting out and trying to make money online, this is where to start because it's super cheap and you don't have to spend a ton of money to get a lot of traffic. But at the same time, there are some limitations. So let's look at the data though. Looking here, the first thing that I want to do is I want to look at the highest level of targeting is the word I'm looking for, okay? The highest level of targeting. So what that is in this case on this platform is what is called the subscribers list ID, okay? This is the highest level of targeting that I can eliminate certain pieces of so that I can start optimizing. So if I segment at the subscribers list ID, that is the top level. And then later on, I can go down lower into lower levels in terms of, next I would go into the publisher, into the sites, and so on. And then I can level down. But at first, at the start of a campaign, the first thing I want to do is I want to sort my clicks based on the subscribers list ID or sort my spend, either way. Right now, it'll be clicks because all of them are at the same bid, okay? So here I can find that right away, $29 of spend here was spent on a site ID that is just not converting. Here it is here, okay? I can see that, 1,465 clicks. I have to pause this segment immediately, okay? That is going to take about 30% of my spend away. So there you go. That is how you optimize at the high end, at the high traffic, or at the highest targeting level, okay? Now there's a couple more here. Even this one here where I spent $17 for one conversion. That is a $17 CPA. I'm only getting 5. I need to pause this one or lower the bid, okay? But this one I'm only bidding 2 cents. So if I go down to even a third of that, which I need to be, it's still not going to it's not going to work. I'll have to bid like 0.0, like a third of a cent, okay? Now, if they let me do that, then I could probably potentially do that. But for now, I'm just going to pause this because I want to find more of these segments that are working so that I can increase bids on the segments that are working. So this is where you start. You start with the highest targetability, where you can go the highest, which is this subscriber list ID, okay? Now, once I pause this, I'm going to save, let's just say I wasn't running this right now. I would have saved $29 here. We'll save $12 here. So there's 41 bucks. Here's another 10. There's $51 that I shouldn't have spent. And then here's another 5, but I'll probably leave that. Well, actually, no, I'll pause that one because it went over my CPL. So this is where I start. So what I want to do when I do that is I'm going to come into the actual campaign and I'm going to pause it, okay? I'll show you how I do that. And then, of course, I'm always going to have the information inside BMob as well that I can also optimize. If you're running split tests, you should be running split tests on your landing pages. You'll see the information on your ads as well in here. If you come in here, you can see which campaign creative ID is working. So if you have, they say you should be running about 5 ads at a time so that you can see which one gets the highest click-through rates. You want high click-through rates so that they deliver your ads to their platform, okay? The higher your click-through rate, the more people click on your ads, the more money they make, the more happy they are, and they deliver your ads to people, okay? So you can see the click-through rates here. These are decent. This one's a little excessively high, but that's interesting, okay? So you can see how it works here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be switching out the ads that are working. I'm going to change the landing page to the one that's working, and I'm going to pause the subscriber list IDs that aren't working, and then I'm going to run this, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be in the profitable zone, okay? So let's just quickly go in there and see how to do the pausing of these segments. Okay, so when you come into your campaign settings inside Rich Push, you're going to see at the bottom all of these settings that you can do, okay? As you can see, I have the country selected, the cost per click. I can, set my CPA goal at $5. Right now I have it set at 5, but I can change that if I want. But down here you can see the subscribers list that are already on my list. Now this populated by itself once I started the campaign. Rich Push added these subscriber IDs that are probably eligible for the traffic and bids that I've actually set above, okay? So inside here, I can start unclicking any ones that aren't working. So in this case, I already unselected the ones that were shown in the report earlier that I showed you that I can unselect, and then I can come down here and I can actually update this campaign, and it'll take those out of the mix. So now I'm not spending money on these placements that aren't working. You can also blacklist publishers. You can do micro bidding as well. So micro bidding works in the fashion where you can actually set up a bid specific to these IDs. So if I have an ID that is actually working well, I want to increase the bid on that one, but I don't want to increase the bid on all of them, then there's a really simple trick here, and you can simply just use these what they call micro bidding, okay? So it's really easy. So let's just say I want to increase the bid on, let's say, 3482, okay? So if 3482 shows me in the other report that it's converting well, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to put the sub list ID, and I'm going to put 3482, we'll say. And I want to increase it by 10%, so I need to multiply it by 1.1, okay? That is it. So the sub list with the little colon, 3482 times 1.1, that'll increase the bid on this sub list so that I don't have to increase the bid on every single one of them, okay? That is how you do that. Now, if I wanted to lower a bid on one of these because I think that it's not working as well, but it's still converting, then I would just obviously change this to, let's say, I want to run it at a 10% of the actual bid. There you go. I would just change that number. If I want to do 50%, I would do 0.5, all that kind of stuff, okay? So if I'm bidding 5 cents and I want to bid 2.5 now, I would just do this, and it would take it to the 50% bid. Now, if you're going to do a subscriber list ID bid, micro bid, and then you decide that you also want to do a publisher ID micro bid, they're both going to add up, okay? So the sublist is the highest level. Below that, you have the publisher, then the site. If you add all three in here for the same ID, they're going to add up, okay? So make sure you know that when you're doing your micro bidding. Aside from that, there's a lot more to this campaign. There are ads, there are landing pages, there are settings inside BMob. If you want to see all of that, the full entire case study. What is going to happen after I make these changes? I do these case studies regularly inside powerhouseaffiliate.com. Go in there, check them out. I have more on Propeller. I have more on other traffic sources, Facebook, Google, all those things. Okay, so if you want to see that stuff, go inside there. Subscribe to the channel. You'll see some more information about media buying and how to make money as an affiliate marketer buying paid traffic, and as well as building authority sites. So we'll see you in the next video.